There are primarily four steps towards achieving spiritual growth. First, you need to choose the philosophy that you feel comfortable with. Now, the philosophy defines the goal. The goal will define your path, and the path will define your lifestyle. My name is Divya Shakti, and I'm a Vedic counselor, healer, and a life coach. I was an executive for over 20 years in the health and wellness, media, and event management industries. But even through all this, I always felt a pull towards spirituality, discovering myself and understanding who I am. So, in addition to my professional career, I studied different healing modalities under great masters for many years. I'm a master hypnotist from Brian Weiss's California Institute of Hypnosis. I'm an angel healer. I'm a Heal Your Life trainer. And I'm also a Veda teacher and a Vedic counselor. Spirituality was never something outside of me. Even as a child, I was the only kid in the family that looked forward to my grandmother's early morning havans. It was all so familiar to me, so natural. The sound of the mantras, the fragrance of the havan, it felt like home. And I was just 5 years old. As I moved forward in life, I achieved a lot professionally, and I enjoyed my successes. But with all the accolades came a nagging question: is any of this permanent? If the actions we take to attain happiness are not permanent, how can the happiness we derive from it be permanent? So instead of constantly pursuing something outside of me to achieve something fleeting, I delved within myself, worked on my energies, and finally achieved great freedom. The path of spirituality means being one with your spirit. It does not necessarily mean that you must give up on your relationships, your desires, and material successes and run to the hills. Fulfilling the path of dharma, which is your responsibility towards society, your family, the environment, is what being on the path of spirituality entails. It's perfectly natural to want the finer things in life, to desire wonderful relationships, wealth, success, beauty, all of it, because we do live in this world. Now, the problem lies in becoming too attached to them. And then we allow the absence of all of these things to cause us great grief. So in life, we often see that we are faced with similar problems repeatedly. The players may change, but the issues remain the same. That is because somewhere we have not understood the lesson that we needed to learn, and the past begins to define our future. Growth is very important for us to change that pattern. People these days are hearing different things: channeling, meditation, yoga, cleansing. So it's important to pick a path, a philosophy, and have a structured approach to growth. There are primarily four steps towards achieving spiritual growth. First, you need to choose the philosophy that you feel comfortable with. Now, the philosophy defines the goal. The goal will define your path, and the path will define your lifestyle. The goal in the Vedic philosophy is to attain self-realization through deep meditation and experience that God and I are the same thing.